What's up, traders? Hope you are well. In this video I will speak about moving averages and how you can use them to trade altcoins. Moving averages are indicators. Basically it's an indicator that show you the average price. It's mathematically calculated and you don't have to understand how the calculations are exactly. In my opinion, what you need to know is how the price reacts on those moving averages, because some people claim that you always have to understand how the indicators that you use are being calculated perfectly and so on. Guys, I don't want to speak about all that in this video. You can Google if you want to know how EMAs are being calculated and so on. You can Google that, and I think there are already many videos that explain that. It's not helpful for your trading. I think you need to know how to trade EMAs, how the price reacts on them, and that's what I want to show in this video. And I prepared this template color setting so that you can see the EMAs a bit better. So we have different types of moving averages: the simple ones, the exponential ones, the smoothed ones, and I want to speak about the exponential ones, the EMAs, in this video first. Basically, guys, they show you the trend. So I'm here on the H1 time frame. Let's start with, I don't know, some coin here, random coin. Maybe, yeah, Algo is a good coin. It's one of the hyped project. So as you see, guys, this coin has been in a downtrend, right? Clearly a downtrend, and in a downtrend EMAs are above the price. They are above the price because this is a downtrend, and they act as resistance. Okay, this is the downtrend, and the EMAs, they act as resistance. As you see, the 21 and the 55, 89, and this is the famous EMA 200. To the EMAs that I use, 21, 55, 89 and 200. I use these EMAs because they are Fibonacci, except the 200. That's not a Fibonacci number, but 21 and 55 and 89, those are Fib numbers, guys. And I got used to these numbers. That's why I use these EMAs, but you don't have to use the exact numbers. You can also use EMA 20 and 50 or 100 and so on. Okay, it is not important. When you use EMAs, you need to understand the principle behind it, because that's what it's about, guys. For example, here, this is the downtrend. I have now opened up the chart band, and what you see here, guys, is the EMA cross. Okay, the EMA 21 crosses the EMA 89. Let me write that down for you so you can memorize. 21, or let's say 20, so it's easier for you. 20 and 90. Okay, the white one here is the EMA 21, and the purple one is the 89. So 20 and 90. Okay, it doesn't have to be accurate. What that means, guys, is that a trend reversal is happening across. The EMA cross is happening. That's because the price is moving higher, and the moving averages, of course, they follow the price. Okay, moving averages are lagging indicators. It means that they follow the price, guys. But we still can use them as support and resistance, because traders and algorithms like bots trade according to moving averages. Alright, this cross 20 and 90 means that a small EMA crosses a big EMA. Okay, it could also be like 20 and 100. It's not that important. What is important is the fact that we have a small EMA crosses a big EMA after a downtrend. And this means, guys, if you had a signal bot that tells you, okay, EMA 20 crosses EMA 90, that's where you can buy this coin. And look what happens. And I could show you many examples here. For example, okay, the white one crosses the purple one. If you had market bought this coin here, then look, it went up nicely to somewhere on the H4, probably. Yeah, it's the EMA 100 or 89, EMA 89 as resistance, guys. So what happens then is, after this trend reversal, this potential trend reversal on the H1, it's a trend reversal because the price crosses the EMAs, and now the EMAs are not above the price anymore. The price is above the EMAs. As you see, the price pulls back, finds support here on this EMA 89, and then what happens after that is you have an uptrend on this time frame here, H1, and the price will trend up on these EMAs. As you see here, EMA 21 acts as support, and so on. And also, guys, in the smaller time frame, you can also use EMAs to buy dips, for example, here, as you see on the 89, and so on. So this is now a trend reversal on the H1, but it doesn't mean that the coin is in an uptrend now on the higher time frame. Okay, it is in an uptrend now on the H1, but on the H4 it is probably getting ready for a trend reversal. Yes, the EMA 21 here crossed the EMA 55, which is already it is a signal that the reversal might happen. But I personally prefer, and I will show you many examples later on. I personally prefer a cross of the EMA 20 and 90. Okay, so when these cross here, then you can buy this coin and it will probably pump up to here, this EMA 200, which is also a level, resistance level here. And guys, most of the times, I mean, in most cases, it is like that. Okay, when you have the EMA 200 here, for example, as resistance, then it is also a level, horizontal level of resistance or support. This is so because of the mathematics behind it. It's hard to explain why exactly, guys, but I can tell you that in most cases it is like this. Okay, so yeah, here you have a downtrend again. You see how the EMA 21 is acting as resistance. Let's move into the H1 time frame and let's see what is happening there. Yeah, you see here the EMA 55 has been crossed, and the EMA, this is a fakie, guys, crossed the EMA 90, but it was a fakie and it immediately got rejected. So this is a failed attempt for a trend reversal, and price moved up to the EMA 200 and then got rejected. Let's look further. BQX, yeah, similar story. As you see, EMA 200 acts as resistance, which is also a horizontal level. And these are the old coins, guys, most of them here. I think I open up some old coins here. Anyways, yeah, here's a let me just scan through some charts. Maybe I can find something that I want to explain. So here, similar story, guys. This magic cross 2090 happened here, right? And then if you had bought that coin here, it went up like 15% and then got rejected here, but found support on the 21. And now what this means, guys, is here again the EMA 21 crosses the EMA 200, which is even better. This means that the coin is entering an uptrend and you can buy the dips on these EMAs. I want to show you one example which is already in an uptrend. Maybe I should go to the new listings, the 220 listings. I think they are probably better examples. Balancer is also doing a reversal. Look, guys, here when the EMA, this is the magic cross. Look at this, the 20 and 90. All right, the white one and the purple one. Look what happens. Okay, and after that the price did enter the uptrend and maybe even on the H4. Let's look. Okay, on the H4 it is about to happen. This white one has to cross the purple one somewhere here. Then you would have the uptrend on the H4, because it happens on the smaller time frame first. Okay, here it happens somewhere here on the 15 minute, then here on the H1, then on the H4, and later on you might have it on the daily. Okay, but it goes step by step. It goes step by step. Here it's comp H4 time frame, and also looks like it's setting up. And let's look on the H1. Yep. Yeah, as you see, the cross is happening. And guys, I like to buy the dips on these EMAs because it is really easier to scan altcoins. For example, when you use your smartphone and you don't have time to chart them one by one, you can simply look at the EMAs and buy the dips. Right, I'm here on the 15-minute time frame, and look, this coin dipped here on the EMA 90 and then bounced nicely. And the reason why this coin pumped is actually that it broke out of a downtrend here. Guys, if you don't use EMAs, you can use lines, patterns, and so on. But if you don't have time to chart, what you do is you look at the EMAs, you look at crosses for confluence, and yeah, that's how it is. Alright, what do we have here? RSR. Guys, RSR. Let me change the colors again. This is where the cross happened here, the 20 and 90 cross, right? The white and the purple one. It means that this coin did enter the uptrend on the H1 time frame. If you had bought this coin here, immediately, if you had gotten a signal, then it pumped up like 20%. That happens most of the time. If you have a EMA 20 and 90 cross, guys, and if you market buy, most of the times you will get away with a bit profit, like 10-20% before the price pulls back down to these EMAs where it then finds support. What you can then do is you can write these EMAs and you can buy the dips on the EMA 55. It's my favorite EMA. Those who follow me longer know that the EMA 55 in a strong trend, it is the best moving average to buy dips. Of course, sometimes it dips more to the 89 and so on, but in a strong trend, in a strong trending uptrend, you can be happy if you get an EMA 55 dip like here. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is Rune. Let's look at Rune BTC. And where did the cross happen? The cross happened here, guys. The 20 and EMA 90 cross. Coin did enter the uptrend. And here you got a nice pullback down to the EMA 200. Price then did bounce. And since then it is riding the EMA 21. Guys, this is the H1 time frame. And if you have the EMA 21 here, it is the EMA 80. Yeah, it is on the 50-minute. It is the EMA. Look here, 1888 actually. It's the EMA 84, because let's say this was the EMA 25. Let me switch this real quick to the EMA 25. Let's make this 50, this 100. What I want to tell you is, guys, hold on, what happened here? Oh, wrong field. All right, so on the H1, what the fuck? Hold on. 10, 25. Yeah, let's remove the 10. We don't need it. What do we have here now? 25, 50, 100. 50 is missing. All right, like this. Okay, there you go, guys. Here the EMA 25. Okay, then this is the EMA 50, this is the EMA 100, and this is 200, right? The EMA 25 on the H1 here, this one, on the 50-minute, it is the EMA 100, okay, the purple one, because you have to think like this. Here, this EMA 200. Oh shit, I'm so tired. Really, guys, I probably sound like a zombie right now. Look, EMA 25 on the H1 is the EMA 100 on the 15-minute, because you have to multiply it by 4. 15-minute times 4 is 1 hour, right? And on the H4, if you have the EMA 25 on the H4, it is the EMA 100 on the H1. Here, let me show you that real quick. As you see, the EMA 25 here is acting as resistance right here, right here. And on the H1, that's the EMA 100. Here, as you see, the purple one. Because why? Because the EMA 25 times 4 is 100, okay? H4 divided by 1 hour is 4 times. So that's basically it. So if you only had one EMA, like if you had only the EMA 25, let's say you only have the EMA 25 that you can use and you have no other choice to use other MAs, Okay, then you can do it like this. You have the H4, and you know then that this is the EMA 100 on the H1 time frame.